now you're in the on the biggest stage in professional wrestling. You're having a lot of
Yeah,
success.
yeah,
So you continue to work with the injury, which is really remarkable, and
yeah. I kept on going, man.
points to the
But
fact that you're on medication.
that's also that's when the medication started too, though. You know, the pills. You know, taking pills, more pills, more pills. Yeah, that's when it started.
Did you ever have any neck issues prior to this?
No,
Never.
no.
What can you tell us about balancing this period of time with the travel and the bumps while dealing with this neck issue?
I tried everything, man. I went to chiropractors. I went to multiple chiropractors, probably a dozen or so different ones, trying to get something done to it to alleviate the pain, just to make it go away for a moment.
Hmm.
And nothing worked. Um, the pills would dull it. It would dull it down quite a bit if I took enough of them. But that was a problem too, you know, trying to keep enough of them on hand,
Right.
because I'm definitely taking way more than you need to, or way more than you should. I remember taking, you know, probably 10 a day, and the bottle said 3 a day.
Oh man.
So I was taking 10 to 12, sometimes up to 15 a day. I know I chew them up three at a time, which I tell you, whatever you do, don't chew them. Okay, that's what I'm doing then.
Well, I mean, the amount of pain that you had to be dealing with. We've talked about how the travel was hard on your body. Now you've got a
Oh,
neck issue
yeah.
on top of it. You're
Yeah, it was
taking bumps
brutal, man.
regularly. Yeah, it's hard to blame you for trying to just find some kind of relief. And
Yeah,
And Honky Tonk Man, in years past when he's been asked about it, he would point to the fact he was like, as you said, Jake stayed on the road for 2 years before he had surgery, so he couldn't have been that hurt, which is silly, of course, because
yeah,
you were getting paid based on the amount of appearances that you were making.
that's right.
And as I mentioned earlier, it's looking like Hogan is going to be very busy, and you're now a baby face. So
Yeah,
there are these giant shoes to fill. It's like
yep.
who would have taken the time off?
Nobody,
No,
nobody.
no,
You
there's
know,
no way.
I've never considered myself a tough guy, but I will tell you this: I can take some pain. I've lived with pain all my life, not from wrestling, just mind pain.
Hmm.
And the things I went through as a kid, the things I grew up and went through, were all very, very, very painful. But that neck injury, man, was so intense, and it was just all the time. And it gets to the point you don't know if you're hurting or not, because you just feel the same way. You
Hmm.
know, you don't even know, is it still hurting, or am I just is this the way I'm supposed to feel? And that's when it gets crazy.
Man, it's the mental toughness from, as you said, everything that you had to deal with in your childhood, some hard times, and just the mental toughness it takes to become a success in professional wrestling. So
Yeah,
all the stuff that happened to you as a kid aside, all the success that you had and all the hard miles that you had to put in, yeah, it's I mean, you were prepared to deal with it, but there's repercussions for the toughness at times.
yeah, you got to pay the price sooner or later, bro.